أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وجعل الظلمات والنور أحمد الله تعالى وأصلي على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. My dear brothers and sisters, we are in the last 10 days of Ramadan 1442. We know the entire world has been going through an unprecedented time. Millions of people have already died, still are dying by this deadly coronavirus pandemic, COVID-19. The entire world has failed to take up this challenge. My dear brothers and sisters, think about in the midst of this a pandemic, Allah blessed us with the month of Ramadan. And that month has only 10 days left. And there lies a huge challenge. The challenge is not as big, as huge. Sometimes we take up. People do take up challenges to even climb Mount Everest. Some people even die through this process. People leave one country to another, traveling thousands of miles through a difficult terrain. People complete their courses. After that, they take up further courses to have a success in their life. This requires hard work. This requires relentless efforts, my dear brothers and sisters. But these 10 days is within our means. Rasulullah himself planned it out for us. He planned the gateway how to take up this challenge, my dear brothers and sisters. أنا عائشة الصديقة رضي الله تعالى عنها قالت إذا كان الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا دخل العشر, when the 10 days of Ramadan used to enter, أي العشر, this hadith clarifies the 10 days, الآخر من Ramadan, the last 10 days of Ramadan. What did Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam did? He first one شد مئزره. He used to tighten his waist belt. My dear brothers and sisters, when do we, tighten our waist belt? It could be an expression. It could be actual work. When we go to gym, we make sure that our waist is strong enough, tight enough to go through the intensive exercises that we want to undertake. When someone wants to lift a log or heavy burden or heavy things, they make sure they're strong enough, and they sometimes tie a belt around them. Similarly, Rasulullah used to tighten his waist belt. And that means we make sure that we are strong enough, healthy enough, and we keep away from other things for these 10 days and nights. وأحيا ليلة. Why? To keep himself awake in these nights. Not only him, وأيقظ أهله, and also keep his family awake in these last 10 days of Ramadan. My dear brothers, sisters, that is the gateway or the beginning of the preparation of these 10 days. So what are the rest of the challenge, my dear brothers? Challenge is that Rasulullah himself has given the stark warning about the people like us, the Muslims, who found the Ramadan and could not attain what he ought to attain. The success that lies in these 10 days, and he could not attain it. And there is serious implication for it. When Rasulullah was climbing up a minbar and he was uttering Ameen, 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 and the companions asked, Ya Rasulullah, what made you to say Ameen قيل له يا رسول الله ما كنت تصنع هذا? Why did you make this? Then Rasulullah mentioned one by one. When Jibril Amin والسلام, said that whoever found both of his parents or one of his parents at the old age in this month of Ramadan, and he could not attain Jannah, lest he be cast, lest he be humiliated, disgraced. The first one. The second one, the Ragima Anfu Abdin. Ragima Anfu Abdin Dakhala alayhi Ramadan. And on the servant be cursed upon him. If the Ramadan bestowed upon him and he could not, get his sin wiped out, let him be disgraced. رغم أنف عبد دخل عليه رمضان لم يغفر له. And he could not get his sins forgiven while he had the Ramadan in his life. And he's been cursed. This is a challenge. Huge challenge for us. Although, as I said, within our means. Very practical. Only 10 days. Last 10 days. Even in these last 10 days, there could be odd days, because Rasulullah says, تحروا ليلة القدر في العتر من العشر الأواخر من رمضان. That you seek the Laylatul Qadr. That's another challenge itself, to be bestowed by the goodness of Laylatul Qadr, and seek the night in the odd nights of the last 10 days. My dear brothers and sisters, this is not a huge challenge that we take up in our real life. This is only a matter of 10 days. People take months, years to complete their, intended success in life. They might attain it, they might not attain it, but they go through immense hard work. But only 10 days? Even in these 10 days, only few odd nights? Finally, whoever, man hurima khayraha faqad hurim, whoever is deprived of the goodness of Laylatul Qadr, he is indeed deprived of all goodness. Allahu Akbar. This is a huge challenge, but not much hard work. Only a few days. You are seeking Laylatul Qadr, 21st, 23rd, 25th, and 27th, maybe 29th. The challenge is so simple that will bring success for this year ahead of us, at least until the next year, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keeps us alive. My dear brothers and sisters, even من قام ليلة القدر من قام ليلة القدر إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. By just in one night, you can attain the success. You can get your entire sin forgiven if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestows us with the night. That night is greater than 1,000 months. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants us, I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants us, each of us, with the goodness of the Laylatul Qadr. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.